Well, you guys can see that I've been studying more wire diagrams and stuff. This is the windows. So I've identified what all these do, and I manually jumped them and got the windows down. Friggin' right, I did. So now, I've pretty much confirmed that this thing is dead because all the windows work. So I'm gonna need a new one. Next thing I need to do, I think, is these guys. What is it? All these wires that I have in my hand right now, these ones I need to find out where they go, what they do, and remove them if I don't need them. Because I only need 3 off of this one and 2 or 3 off of this one. That just turns the fuel relay on. The circuit open relay, which controls the fuel pump. It's this blue wire here, turns that on. So I still can't figure out why this one isn't naturally grounded. Like, I just don't get it. I have to jumper the blue and red with the ground to be able to work this. I don't understand why. What else? Holy crap, that sounds hot. Yeah, I think I've got it almost all figured out. Kind of dreading taking the harness apart. I don't even know if I should, because it's all nice and neat and packed away perfect how it should be and stuff. Like all up in there and everything, like it's a big freaking harness. And yeah, I don't know. I should identify most of those wires, because if it is something that I need, then I can't remove it. But with those wires there, I can get the engine to run, and I can get, I think all the gauges will work too. So what have I got? The ones that come through there are the tack, the oil, and the temperature. The volts is already set up, fuel's already set up, and this guy, speedometer. That might be in there. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Guess I need to run up to the engine and transmission and stuff, because there's a plug that goes from the sensor to this. Well, you know what? If I can swap this out with a, but then I'd have to cut a big hole in the back. Damn it! I might just have to run it. Hopefully the sensor, the electronic speed sensor, is the same kind of deal as the cable-driven speedometer cable thing. If not, then I have a bit of a problem. Well, one thing's good. I'm building this truck legal for Alberta. My tail lights are below, the center of them is below 4 feet, so I'm legal there. I think you're allowed 2.11 meters, which translates to 6 feet and a little bit. And for headlights, you're allowed 1.4 meters, which translates to 4.7 feet. And I'll show you guys where my headlights sit. My headlights sit at pretty much exactly 4 feet, which is awesome. So I'm legal for out in Alberta unless they have a problem with bumper height. But friggin' right. Well, I tried to get that electronic sensor out of the transfer case, but it's not gonna happen. For one thing, it's a different setup. It's totally different, and it's also seized in there, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this cable business going. So yeah. Guys, what I did for the that brake line extension thing, all I did was I took a small piece of clutch flex line, and yeah, friggin' rights I did. Bob's your uncle. So now, shut up. I also figured out my ride height and shocks and everything. Since this is going to be the height that I want the front to be, it's about 24 inches from that bolt to that hole up there. So I calculated it out, and I found out what size shocks I need. I need 12s all the way around, because this will give me 6 inches down travel, 6 inches up travel at the front. It will give me 5 inches down travel, 7 inches up travel at the back, because my front is 24 inches and the back is 25 inches. But that would be if I was going straight up and down. But since I'm at an angle, I've got kind of a mechanical advantage going on here. I don't know the exact calculations or whatever for it, but for every 1 inch the tire goes up, the shock will compress like maybe 2/3 of an inch or something like that. It's something like that. It's all to do with like physics and angles and crap like that, which I'm not great at, so yeah. Oh, I gotta rebuild that caliper as well. Maybe I'll do that today. And I got my gas tank wiring here. I gotta patch that gas tank too. What else? What else? I think that's it. I need to get the transmission transfer cases in, but I'm gonna have to take the disc brake off because it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit yet. I gotta cut out a little notch in the floor, and then yeah, it should fit. It's right in front of the seat belts too, so that's not too bad. I also gotta change the clutch. What I didn't realize, or what I forgot about, is that I've got a 3.4 liter clutch on there, and then I got the 3 liter throwout bearing. No, I did have a 3 liter throwout bearing, but I ordered a 3 liter clutch, so I don't know. I think I read that they're all interchangeable and stuff, but I just don't know. Like, I don't know. Crap. Yeah, so I got my flanges cut off, and yeah, I can't build exhaust. It's not gonna work. I'll show you what my pipe bender does. This is what it does. It friggin' kinks the pipe. And if you look on top, it's flattening it and it's starting to pull it down in the middle. See that? So I can't build exhaust, which really sucks, because I'll end up having a passage like that big. Might as well go with friggin' like 1 inch friggin' copper tubing for exhaust then. Like frig. And the sun's actually going behind clouds, so it's not all that hot out right now. So I don't know, I'm really debating whether or not to put the motor in or not. Like, I could drop the motor in and then do all the wiring for it right now. But I need to do that side motor mount. That's not a big deal. Once I drop the motor in, then I can start plumbing everything up, like get the wiring all taken care of and get the fuel connected, and I got that return line I have to do still. I could get the clutch set up, and all the coolant hoses set up, and oh, I don't know why I took that off. Brake booster. Oh, I think I know why I took it off. Where'd it go? Are you it? You're not it. You're it. This is on. So actually I don't need that. Alright, I'm just gonna blow some air into the lines. Oh, that worked. Well, just got the motor mount swapped over to polyurethane, so now they're both polyurethane and Bob's your uncle. So I'm ready to dump this thing in. So I got the front axle on the ground, and yeah, it might be a little bit difficult to do by myself. I've always had somebody help guide it in, but I don't know, it should be fairly easy. I just gotta make sure all this stuff's out of the way so I don't wreck anything. Clutch thing will be fine there. I gotta bend this line up before I dump the motor in. I'm hoping and praying this thing will clear. If not, we have problem. And Bob's your uncle. Man, I've never ever dropped a motor in by myself. So it wasn't too bad, but I had to like double check and triple check and make sure everything, oh excuse me, make sure everything was clear. Got a slight coolant leak, but that's just what was left in there. Yeah, no, this thing sits perfect. I don't think I'll need to cut the hood at all. Shouldn't have to. I got the fun task of figuring out where the hell everything went. Oh, I had to attach this little string thing that you saw so that I could pull the motor in the direction that I needed it to go while I was lowering, or yeah, while I was sitting on it and driving, because I had to keep tugging on it so that it kept spinning back, so I had to keep tension on it and make sure it was going the way I wanted it to. That's what rednecks do. Friggin' right. I have been busy. I got the rad in, the E-fan in, I got the power steering all connected. I had to wrap this hose, this power steering, or the hydraulic assist hose, in this weird leather stuff, and then wrap it in tape so it doesn't slide off. That's just an anti-wear so that hopefully it doesn't cut through. Shouldn't be moving around a whole lot, so hopefully it doesn't cut through. That's already cut through, but apparently that's just outer shielding to prevent wear into the steel, which helps hold the inner tube, the inner hose, it helps hold the pressure in. So yeah, I got the upper rad hose connected right now. I'm just finishing tying up this the cooler line for the steering. I'm working on throttle cable right now. Yeah, she's just about there. I'm looking, and check this out. Exhaust is wide open, like so much room to work with exhaust there, so that won't be a problem. That's what I was really worried about. But yeah, now I can friggin' work on exhaust outside the truck, and now I can get my angle perfect too, because I can't have it hit the firewall and I can't have it straight down, so I can get my angle now. I'm definitely gonna have to put that leaf in, because when I dropped the engine in, it dropped about an inch, so yeah, now it's not gonna be sitting level anymore. I got fuel to do as well. I got the fuel lines there. Well, all I did, well, you guys saw in one of my earlier videos that I just used a long hose like that. I think it's for the 3-liter. All I did was cut and flared the end to a male one instead of a banjo. So, friggin' rights I did. Yeah, chooch it. Yeah, the front dropped. It dropped an inch. That's not that bad though. Like, it's still. You know what? I might not have to add a leaf, because you know what? It's still. Oh, you know what? I still got all this crap to put on though. But it's still level. Like, it might dip a tiny bit in the front, but yeah, no, she's solid, friggin' right. Check it out. I don't know what you can see, but I got the shocks installed and everything, so friggin' right I did. She's not even half as bouncy now, which is good. More controlled. I just got to clean up that shock because you can't even see it. That's how it's supposed to look. That one's just covered in crap, so I'll just wash it off. What else? I rolled the windows back up. Put my hood back on. I got the rad in. I got the power steering hooked up. I got the motor in. I got friggin', I don't know, so much done. I still have to do brakes, but now that I was actually able to, I almost friggin' almost killed myself doing it, but I got this shock out. Finally. So now I'll be able to weld this shock tower up. And yeah, friggin' rights. And then first thing tomorrow, I gotta call and get them to recombobulate my phone, because right now it's decombobulated. I just can't have that. I need my phone. My dad also might be interested in buying these shocks, so I just gotta clean them up a bit for him. But yeah, his shocks bottom out in the back, and if he puts these ones in, he'll never have that problem again. So yeah, friggin' chooch it. Anyways, I'm just in the middle of cleaning up right now, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.